What you doing?
Running comps on shoes.
On these here? You think these are special?
I don't know. They're interesting, that's for sure.
Zara's. Uggs. Some very interesting Vans.
Brown is called gum soles.
Gum soles?
Yeah, but I can't find the embroidered gum soles.
Because all I really seen are the white soles and the occasional black
Those are
sole.
selling for about 80 bucks, the other ones. So I don't know, with the gum soles, they may be worth more or less. I don't know.
And how much are these shoes?
They want 20 bucks for them.
20 bucks for what?
These.
For one pair? Jeez. That's like highway robbery. Are they brand new?
No, they're not in bad shape. I don't know. I don't know whether we should get these or not.
This is what we call taking a risk.
Yeah.
We just got home from Goodwill. Let's see what Jen's doing. What are you doing?
Nothing. Thought these are super cute. So I just thought I'd try them on. And they fit. They're a little bit big.
We got these shoes. We kind of went over what they were, but we paid what, $41 for it?
Yeah, we paid $41 even.
Okay.
Goodwill for 4 pairs of shoes. The first pair, my favorite, are these darling, I think they're called Pax. Ugg Pax boots or Pax Chelsea boots. These are actually like, a lot of them that I've found are suede. I think they're all suede that I've seen, but these are not. These are like pebbled leather. They're really cute.
And what do you think they're worth?
I actually think these are worth about 100 bucks.
Wow.
And guess what?
What?
The tag of the week this week was red. These were originally $19.99, but the tag of the week is half off, so they were $9.99.
Sweet.
Good deal. And like I said, they're a little big, but they fit.
Okay. Well, what's next?
They're really cute. I like these. Sorry, these are cute. Anyway, these are funky, but for somebody who likes funky, and that's just not me, I'm a grandma, and probably not this cool of a grandma. These are actually Zara, but they're really cool. They almost give me like the whole,
The chic combat look.
yeah, let's just check it out and see if they fit me. Although this really isn't a style that I would wear. Now I will wear some Doc Martens. Okay, these do fit. It's just to get them on, they're a little tight there. There we go. Just had to get through that. So I would venture to say these are probably a 9.
Okay.
Just guessing. I don't know if a European 40 is a 9. These are pretty sweet too. Kind of cute. We found some cute shoes today. I didn't think I'd like these, but when I put them on, they look pretty cute. They were $8.99, by the way. I think 60.
Wow, okay.
I think 60. We're going to have to really do a little more research on those. These, now, I don't know which ones these are for sure, but there are some that are really, really rare like this. They're called Old School Saffron something something. These are a women's size 10, men's size 8 Vans. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to, like I said, research these more. But these were, I think, $8.99 also. These are debatable. I'm going to have to really do research on them before I say what I think they're worth.
Well, give us a range.
Well, I saw a pair on Greld for $1,200, but
Yeah,
I know
no.
that's not this pair, and I'm sure they were new. But anyway, that definitely caught my attention. These are not, I'm sure, $1,200 shoes. They're a little dirty on the bottom, but the soles are in really good condition. They just need some good cleaning. I don't know what that is. That's gonna make me sick.
What exactly do you think is on the bottom of that?
I don't want to talk about it because it'll make me start gagging.
Is it sticky?
Mm-mm.
Is it kind of
I don't
wet?
want to talk about it. He loves to make me gag. That's not cool. Not cool at all. All right. Last but not least, it's this cute little pair of Madewell rain boots. They look like these are Madewells. And they were $8.99 also. They're just rubber rain boots, but they're really cute. Stretchy, so you can get your foot in there. But these are a 7, so I'm not going to put my foot in there because my foot's bigger than a 7. They still have the stickers, like these stickers on them. And the heels are in really good shape. So we went ahead and picked those up. There were some other shoes that were really debatable that I kind of regret.
Well, before you do that, what do you think those are worth?
These are probably $40.
Okay.
$39.
So it's my job to keep her on track because she is incredibly ADD.
And I love shoes. Love shoes.
Okay.
These are really cute Uggs.
All right. So
really cute
tell
Uggs.
us about the other shoes that you were looking at.
Well, I found a pair of Banana Republic, which I wouldn't normally pick up, but these were wood heels, and I'm going to probably look them up and be sick to my stomach. So they were really, really cute, and I bet you they were very valuable. But I had forgotten about them when you came over. But I also saw some of the craziest things in this Goodwill that I've never seen before. I saw some Air Jordans that were this big. I'm not kidding. They were at least this big. They were a size 17. I've never seen a size 17 shoe. And they had like 4 different pairs of them. So some basketball player gave up his shoes to Goodwill. So we found that.
Could you imagine being that person's kid and they messed up and you pull your shoe off to throw it at the kid? It'd kill him. It would literally kill him.
A 17 would definitely kill somebody. That was the heaviest, biggest shoe I've ever seen in my life. I'm not kidding. It was a small boat. I could have probably put my butt in it, and my butt's not skinny. So if you think about it, it was a pretty big boat. Anyway, I saw some great shoes there. There's this one Goodwill I like to go and look at their shoes. So found some good shoes.
We had a long day.
Hold on. Repping the racetrack.
Do you guys have racetrack where you live?
We go every day.
Yeah.
Get some crushed ice with some unsweet tea. Man, it's good.
It makes for a very, very nice refreshment after a day of sourcing, listing, shooting, editing videos, things like that.
But I really like that particular Goodwill because they always have good shoes. And truth be known, I haven't had enough time to really go through their clothes because I always go in and spend so much time in this shoe section. I like their shoes. They always have things that sell well. Excuse me. And do well. You're going to cut that out for me, right?
No.
Yes.
This is real talk.
You're going to cut this out. Anyway, it was a lot of fun today, actually, because a guy that worked there, they had some things in the case, and
behind the glass.
Hi, kitty. And so they had a pink Louis Vuitton wallet, so I asked them to pull it out so I could look at it, and it said $49.99 on it. So I was like, okay. So I started looking at it, and then I saw glue in it. It actually had a lot of the markings that a Louis Vuitton should have had. Definitely a fake. But anyway, when I saw the glue in it, I was like, you can put it back. They wanted $49.99 for it. And then John went online and found where they're making them for $12. So
yeah, a YouTube video.
Yeah. I was like, okay, great. So
pink, if you got time to waste, just Google the pink Louis Vuitton wallets for $12.
It was great.
It'll come up.
It was great.
And I showed the Goodwill employees that they were like, "Oh, for real? It's like, yeah, it ain't worth $49.99.
No, nobody's gonna buy that wallet. But anyway, so then that got them on the path of telling us about a Louis Vuitton that they had in the office, and the guy was so excited about it. I guess he was the manager, but he was like, "Yeah, it's definitely real. It's got the suede red lining inside, and it's beautiful." And I was like, "Really? What are you gonna sell that one for?" And he was like, "Well, a lady already offered us $200 for it, but we told her it would be at least probably $400 to $600."
No, they had something with corporate. They're waiting.
Yeah,
on
they're
corporate
waiting to
tell
get
them
confirmation
something.
from corporate that,
But
it's, that
supposedly
it's authentic.
this woman has offered up to $600 for this purse.
So anyway, he's like, "I'm gonna show it to you." So he takes us to the office to show it to us. Fake. It was so fake. I feel so sorry for. I didn't tell him.
He already tied us up for quite some time.
I didn't tell him. No, I had no problem with him chatting with us. He was a very nice guy, but I could not tell him that Louis Vuitton is so fake. It had the little leather tab in there with the serial number that they stamped in it. You just tell it was fake. But anyway, that's from years and years of dealing with purses.
What I generally look for are things that I can relate to, and like the electronics, they were all a bust. Nothing appealing. Looking through the toys and other kind of things, nothing appealing. I looked through every men's shirt, and I don't know if I'm out in left field, but I was looking for Tuckernuck or whatever, right? And I thought Tuckernuck is like a men's brand, but I don't know. So I saw all the Gildans, the Adidas, the Nikes, all the different golfers, right? Fruit of the Loom. I saw some Brooks Brothers polos, and I was like, "Ooh, Brooks Brothers, right? They make suits." So I looked them up, $18. I was like, "Oh!" And so I just kept going through and through and through. I looked at every freaking shirt, and then she comes up to me because her phone died, and wants me to Google Lens everything.
That's because the whole way to Dallas I was listing.
And she's like, "Look up these things," and I'm like, "What is it?" And she's like, "It's a crop top, blah, 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 blah." I don't know women's styles or fashions or what you call all the beaded, fruity, whatever things of women's clothing. It's either a shirt or pants or shorts or a dress. I really don't know anything else beyond that. So for me, it was a bust. But I think for $40, you can turn that into what? Probably a couple hundred. Because it's 4 pair of shoes, right?
Yeah, about 200.
Okay, so trade 40 for 200. Minus the fees.
Yeah.
Probably come out about 160 or so.
Nah. I'm not sure about a couple pairs of shoes. I think they're actually pretty valuable.
Safe to say that we traded, say, $10 to get $40.
I mean, it's in the same
in that
realm,
ballpark.
but it was really 40 into 200.
Yeah, and we had to go. We had to go to Dallas anyway for an appointment, and so while we're out there, we stopped over at the Goodwill store.
Would you guys like to meet Denny? He loses so much weight in the summertime, and I mean, he's treated for fleas and everything, but he just gets out and he won't come in, and he loses a lot of weight. He gets overheated. But wait till the winter. When you guys see him in the winter, he looks like a big Black Panther. He's beautiful. But his hair kind of falls out and stuff in the summer, so he's just not as pretty in the summer. But he likes to claw me, so to get me to love him. Sorry, didn't mean to get on that, but just thought you might want to meet our kitty cat.
Yep. And then we're gonna actually save that for another video. Actually, if put it in the comments, right? Do they want to know about your history and purses when you started selling on eBay? What is it, 20 years ago?
It was a long time ago.
We got lots of stories there.
I have to look back and see how long it really was.
Yeah, we'll reserve that for another video, just to kind of give you some history and some fun stories, and how we got really caught up in this whole reselling thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess until our next reselling adventure, whatever it may be, sourcing or listing, I mean, you let us know what you want to see, and we'll be happy to accommodate you, I guess, if we can.
And by the way, excuse this room. It is our work room, and it is a mess all the time. But that's because we're processing stuff constantly. So there's constantly a wave of things coming through, and they're just piled up everywhere until they get to inventory. So just excuse the mess. We figure we'll just chat with you, and then I'll be working on this mess over here. So
Yep, and that's why we came up with a name for our channel that we did, Tale of Two Thrifters, because her story is different than my story, and we look for different things all the time, much to her chagrin. I don't know the clothing stuff, you know.
And I started out in hard goods, so I understand him wanting to do hard goods. Hard goods to me was a lot more fun than clothing. The funny thing about clothing to me is that you can buy something for 50 cents and turn it into $50 pretty frequently. Maybe not 50 cents, but you do have to do a lot more work with clothes than you do with hard goods. As far as seeking them out, finding them, the shopping portion of it, it's a lot of work to do clothing. And, I'm not an expert at it yet myself. I've only been back in this game for a couple of years with the clothing. Hard goods was my thing before, so we'll see. And that was slow going. We weren't full time then. He's going to put his claws in your leg.
I know. And just FYI, the more you see this, as I'm trying to wrap up a video,
sorry,
she continues. It's like when we go visit people or people come to visit us, they say bye, and she still talks. And it usually takes 3 or 4 goodbyes to finally end the visit. So I got to really stay on top of her because, again, squirrel, ADD, like nobody's business. I love you.
It's okay.
I love you.
See you guys later. It was great chatting with you. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, see ya.